So we are reading. Hey guys, welcome back to the Reading Gals YouTube channel. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jen, and we're sisters, and we like books.
Today we're going to be talking about our April buddy read that we read last month. We'll be doing a drawing for our June buddy read, and we'll be talking about our current May reads and some June hopefuls. Jeez, that's a lot.
So, I don't care.
Yeah. So basically we're just going to be talking about books.
And this is Dolly, and that's Tex.
Yes, you have to introduce the dogs.
Yes, the dogs.
So first we're going to be talking about what we read in April as our buddy read. In April, our buddy read was The Poet Empress by Shen Tao, and I hope I'm saying that name right. This is the beautiful Owl Crate edition with the reversible dust jacket that we have reversed because I really love this cover, and you can see it's catching the light very beautifully right now. But you can also read this on Kindle Unlimited. I guess I should start off by saying that this book is not a romantasy.
It's a dark fantasy, for sure.
Very dark.
I was surprised to read some of this, but it does happen in real life. It did happen historically.
Yeah, I really felt like this book was kind of like a historical fiction with magical elements, and it was a very dark story. Definitely not a romantasy.
One thing I did really love and appreciate was the magic system. You use poetry to make magic.
I think that was one of my favorite parts too, is the magic system, like just how in order to like almost like cast a spell in a way, you had to write it in poetry. In this story, we're following our main character, Wei, and she is coming from a poor farmer family out in the countryside, and she basically decides to go be a concubine, I guess you could say, for the emperor. And her journey is all about trying to provide for her family and trying to learn how to navigate this very, very dangerous and male-dominated world where she has basically no power as a woman.
It gets very political too. So it's a very political book too.
Yeah, I was surprised by how much politics was in it, and I actually kind of like that part.
Oh, I love that. I love Apothecary Diaries anime, and that reminded me so much of this book.
In the end, I gave this book 4 stars, I think just because the only kind of issue I had with it was that it took me until about the 50% mark in the book to get like really invested in the story. Like there were things that were happening up until that point, but I feel like I wasn't like emotionally invested in the outcome of Wei's story until the 50% mark.
I also gave this 4 stars, and I also agree with that. And it felt like you were getting told a story versus you were experiencing it. The story was told through like past and present, and I was reading this on my Kindle, so the only thing I wish I could see was a different like font when they went to the past, or when a person was telling their story through when, and that's the only like negative. But I was really impressed by the ending, and I loved her journey from the poor girl to where she ended up.
Yeah, I agree with that totally. Like, I read this physically, and I still agree. Like, it was hard at times to tell when you were reading, like, a flashback, or you were reading, like, a piece of history, or you were reading, like, something that was being told to you, like, a past story from someone else versus present time. And I think, like, no shade to the author, but maybe just the publication, like it needed like a different font or something to make that more clear.
There's a question that always, would you pick another book by this author?
Would I read another book by this author?
Yeah.
I would, yeah, definitely.
Same. I would love to read another book from her. I know this is a debut novel, and I was just really impressed by the story itself. There was one part that made me cry. Like, I was so
That was going to be my question for you, was did this book make you cry?
It did make me cry. I know I only gave 4 stars because I did have issues with, like, the beginning and stuff.
4 stars is really good, in my opinion. Like, 4 stars is a really good rating.
I know. 3 stars is an average book, and this was more than average, so...
Definitely above average. I definitely appreciated that this book was a standalone because I think it just told the story. Everything that needed to be told in the story, I felt like was included. It wasn't too long, it wasn't too short. It doesn't need to be dragged out into a duology or a series. So I was very happy with like the length and how well rounded the story ended up being. And it was really cool to see the main characters growth throughout the story and how she kind of like learn, like she's literally like dropped into this world that she knows nothing about, and she has to like learn the politics of it. She has to like learn how to scheme in a way and how to like be smart in a different way, and I thought that was really cool, and I really liked that part of her story.
To add on to that, I just love that you compare that to like, oh no, I know I'm just gonna plug this in, but like the Zodiac Academy girls, they just get dropped into a world and they have to like figure out what's going on, and that's literally what happened to our female lead. Just she is dropped into a world and she has to figure it out and connive and scheme and get smarter to survive.
Also, I think without giving anything away, it's like what the author did really well was the main male character. This is not a romantasy. You are not meant to like have romantic feelings for this character at all. But there is elements where you are questioning like if you should sympathize with him, and I thought the author did that really well because through Wei's own journey, she is questioning if she should sympathize with him, if she should have understanding and compassion for him. And as a reader, you're also experiencing those same things right along with her.
I don't like the male lead at all, so.
Oh, I don't like the male lead at all. I'm not trying to have any redemption for the male lead. I'm just saying, like, you, like, throughout her journey, she is, like, questioning, like, a lot of different things and what to do in her situation. And I think it was just written really well in a way that like it made me as a reader like kind of like be in her head and be like, what the heck do I do? So we did really love the Poet Empress, and we're curious to know other people's thoughts on it. I don't see that many people talk about this book, which is surprising.
I've seen it float around, but I think it got its hype. I think more people should read it. It is a standalone, so you know, just
definitely check your trigger warnings.
Trigger warnings.
Yeah, for sure. So that was our April buddy read. Now let's quickly catch up on this month in May. Our buddy read is
Wild Reverence. And how far are you in this?
Well, today is the 22nd that we're filming this, and I have not started it yet.
Same. We haven't started this. We do have a week to read it. My plan was to start it today, but we are filming today, so.
Oh, I'm starting it today. I'm actually really excited about this one because all I see about this book is that it's like major yearning, and I love that. I live for that. I yearn for the yearn, so I'm excited about it.
Also, our mom is reading this as well, and she's like 50% in, and she's like, I like this.
We're getting her more into fantasy. We're throwing her into the fantasy pool, and I think she's loving it.
Yeah, I really like this standalone. I personally read The Letters of Enchantment, which is the duology, and so I'm really excited to pick this up because I want to know more of the world, and the gods were always of interest in me.
And I have not read any Rebecca Ross, so I'm very excited to have a first experience with her, and I'm just really excited about this. I know it's taken me until the 22nd to start our buddy read, but at least we're behind together, and I have a good excuse, and that excuse is that I read a really long book this month.
I just really love this cover. Side note, we were showing our mom this, and she told us this was a spoiler, and I was like, Mom, this is a romantasy, and she did not understand that, but I love this. This is an amazing cover.
Doesn't he kind of look like
Caspian?
No, he looks like Henry Cavill. Doesn't he kind of? But I'm obsessed with him. Like, this is so pretty. This is what made me want to read this book, to be honest. Yeah, whoever did the art of this, I love it.
We love it. Thank you.
So hopefully in the next week we can both finish Wild Reverence. It is on Kindle Unlimited if you want to read that or pick up a copy. Before we do our June drawing, do you want to talk about what you're currently reading?
Yeah, I'm currently reading Zodiac Academy Cursed Fates, which is number 5. I actually did skip 1.5. I know there's a lot of like people said, like, you should read it before 5, but I'm like, this is 500 pages and it's a retelling. I'm just going to leave it to the end. I am following that girl, Jamie.
I think our thing is like that girl reads.
That girl reads?
We like watching her videos.
Yeah. I'm also reading Married with Benefits by Ellie Palmer, which is an arc. And I'm currently reading A Library or Lattes by Lila Hazel. And I started Hopeless by Elsie Silver, and I'm still trying to read all her stuff by the end of the year.
That's ambitious.
Yeah, I know. And then, of course, I'm halfway into Rights of Starling. I just picked up, and then I put it down because why not? So hopefully I can finish all those books and the Wild Reference in 7 days. So
yes, you can. You have to. It's our buddy read.
At least Wild Reference. So.
And I am currently reading, well, I just finished this last night, City of Gods and Monsters, the House of Devils, book 1. I gave this book 3 stars. I'm not going to dive too much into it, but it's like a 3 stars where the vibes were 4 or 5, but like I just couldn't in good conscience give it above a 3 because there were so many issues with it. But it's like a love-hate relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I actually was thinking about it this morning and I was like, I really want to get back to it. I really want to continue the series, but it wasn't that good, but I still loved it.
This is her Zodiac Academy.
Yes, this is my version of Zodiac Academy. So yeah, I am going to be continuing that series, but this was a big book. So this took me a lot of the month. I've been doing a lot of audiobooks, but other than that, I am still working on Assassin's Blade. I am reading this 4th. So I've already read Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire. Now I'm reading Assassin's Blade. I think I like it this way because I am getting a lot of Easter eggs and making a lot of connections to like things I've already read. But yes, I'm about 50% of the way through this. So by the end of the month, I want to finish this and Wild Reverence. And that's my goal for May.
And when my Throne of Glass journey, I'm doing Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, then Assassin's Blade, and then Heir of Fire because I want to read it slightly different than her so we can compare notes.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Actually glad I didn't read Assassin's Blade first because I think to like appreciate some of those stories, and I know everyone like loves reading Assassin's Blade first, but in my personal experience, like I liked knowing more about the character before reading those stories. Personally, very late to the game, but we're trying to catch up on the mass verse.
Yeah, by October.
Okay, without further ado, we are going to do our June drawing for our buddy read.
Saving the last to the best. We chose FOMO books that been on our feed for a while, and I think there's like 13 to 16 of them in here. We kind of forgot to count, but I'm excited.
Yeah, so we're just going to do like process of elimination. These are all books that are on Kindle Unlimited or that we have a digital copy of so that we can buddy read these.
My plan is to start on June 1st, so I can not wait until the 22nd.
Same. Wait, before I do the drawing, what do you hope that it is? What's your number one hope for it?
Metal Singer or Between the Ties of Thunder. I don't know why, but like those two are just the big one.
I'm hoping for those two. A Metal Slinger I have a major FOMO of. Like I had FOMO of all last year, so I really want to read it. Also, like I've been craving a good romance, so we did throw some romances in there, so I wouldn't be mad about that. Okay. I'll go first. I am the eldest.
The eldest daughter.
First of the slaughter, yeah. All right, we are not reading Mile High. That was one of the romances I wanted to read.
We are not reading Metal Singer.
Dang it.
And the sequel comes out in June too, so.
Oh my gosh, that's like the one we wanted to read.
Okay, the bucket's down here, but.
Just trust us. We are not reading Between Tides and Thunder. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck?
Okay, so we are not reading The Poison Daughter.
That would be a good one though because it's a standalone.
Yeah, I've been liking standalones with you.
Yeah. We are not reading A Love Letter to Whiskey.
We are not reading A Fortnight to Forever.
Hmm.
It has your night trope in it.
I know. I do love a night trope. We are not reading Quicksilver.
Another former book.
Oh my gosh, we really need to get to that.
We are not reading The Silversmith.
Hmm. I actually don't know much about that.
I just know it's a lot of girling.
Sound probably like it. We are not reading Thrown in the Dark.
That's good because I still need to finish my Assistant to a Villain series, so maybe they're often compared to each other. So we are not reading The Things We Leave Unfinished.
Hmm. We are not reading The Everqueen. I do need to read that. I need to read that.
If you guys don't know, my sister had she was such on a train 2 years ago and she made this TikTok that she was like, oh my god, the Stolen Crown is coming out in October, and then she gets picked up traditionally, and now it's coming out this year or in next year in the beginning or whatever it is.
I was straight up obsessed with the Everking for a month. It consumed my every thought. And then I bought literally every LJ Andrews books that's ever been written, and I haven't read any of them yet.
Okay, we are not reading Fever Dream, which just came out on Tuesday when we're filming this, so yay.
That was going to be my first Elsie Silver book. All right, we are not reading Bones.
Ooh. Forgot I was in there.
Is that the last one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Last two. We are not reading Fragile Sanctuary. Why do I always get this one?
You always get that one. All right, so we are reading in June. We are reading Still Beating.
Oh!
Yes, I'm excited.
Oh, I need a good dark romance.
Yes, I've been wanting to read this. I think it'll be really fun because I think it's like a romance, dark romance thriller. I'm excited.
Too. I heard it's taboo.
Yeah, I think I needed this push to read that because otherwise I was probably never gonna reach for it, even though I really want to read it. That's exciting.
That is exciting.
Are you okay with that read?
Yeah, I mean it's a romance, and I can probably read it in 2 days. So
yeah, I think it'll be good because I have other fantasy books that I want to read, so I think this will be a good change of pace.
Yeah. Well, thank you for letting us just talk about and ramble about our books, and I hope you enjoyed our content. If you do, subscribe, and comment, and hit that share button. We try to post at least once a week. We're sisters, we love books, and we just love doing this content.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, we'll try to come up with some more videos. Bye-bye! Bye-bye. Oh, okay. Wait, do I sound too reportery or something?
No. I'm also...
Goodbye.
Goodbye, dogs.
I might be getting at Amazon. It might be books. It might be. The dogs might be harassing the neighbors. They'll come back. I don't know. I have the giggles.
And remember, my sister's single and she's hot, and this is...
Cut that out.